evening, everyone. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful night. So, Foodie Beauty did another live stream called Hello. It was 39 minutes and 40 seconds long, which is short by foodie standards, and I wanted to cover it. I covered her other live stream earlier today, and I've been dealing with a little bit of a headache, so I wanted to kind of take my time and feel better before doing this react. I'm not 100% over my headache, but we're mostly there, so I'm going to try and get this react done so I stay caught up. And a little word about my intros. I know some of you do like the longer intros, and some people are not fond of them. And for those who are not fond of them, just a word, a very polite word. YouTube, these days, they are extremely strict anymore. They have made a new rule about profanity in live streams that within a certain time period, if there's a curse word, they will set your video, if it's monetized, to being limited monetization or none at all. So how does that play into the intros? Well, Foodie has a very foul mouth, and usually within 30 seconds of starting her live stream, she's cursing. So me playing the longer intros, that actually helps as far as trying to make the timer before she starts to get foul. So for those who do not like the long intros, apologies about that, but it helps me as a reactor to keep YouTube off my back and to keep them from yellow signing all of my videos. So with that said, I would like to react to her live stream. We're going to go to Twitter first. There's stuff that I found on Twitter. So let me just go ahead and share the screen so you guys can see and hear everything. One moment, please. Let me pull up my Twitter. Alrighty. Okay. So there's my Twitter. And for those who are on Twitter that would like to follow me, you see my Twitter handle right there, Wild Girl Sarah. So let's get into the clips of interest. So this is from the live stream I'm going to cover. This is from Hidden Truths. Hidden Truths says, Foodie Beauty, she has a belly ache, can't stop coughing, and Sala is missing in action. So let's play the clip.
I guess whenever I get back to Kuwait, Mistress, we'll probably game more for sure. Then maybe me, Sala, you and your boyfriend can have gaming dates. But I don't play shooter games. I mean, I guess whenever I get back to Kuwait, Mistress, we'll probably game more for sure.
So there is a person who she claims that Mistress of Darkness was a VI Beezer. And this VI Beezer disappeared for a while, and now she's back. And do I think it's very sus timing considering everything that's happened? Yes, I do. You know, it's just one thing after another thing happening too quickly. So Mistress of Darkness was a VI Beezer. She disappears. And then people find out that Sala's been talking to Mistress of Darkness on his gaming streams. Those streams on his channel disappear. And then all of a sudden, Mistress of Darkness becomes a VI Beezer again. So that looks sus to me. Looks very sus to me, like, that looks kind of funny. And here is Foodie talking to Mistress of Darkness, saying, oh, I'd love to do some gaming streams with you. Foodie, you're not much of a gamer. You just play Mario Kart. So all of a sudden now you want to become a gamer, although you just said you're not into shooting games. Yeah, okay. It's not that you want to be a gamer. It's the fact that you are a very insecure, jealous woman. And the only reason why you want a game is to keep an eye on Sala. I mean, let's be honest. That's the only way that you're interested in gaming. If it has to do with you keeping an eye on the guy you're interested in. This Rocky Go Abouts says Foodie Beauty. So Batgirl is really sitting in her car saying she does not want to pay back all of the back taxes owed. Then in the next breath, she will sue FFG and other creators for money loss. At Team YouTube, this gaslighting of Canadians and threats to channels by this behemoth is wrong. So we're going to get into the live stream. I did peep into parts of it. So apparently Foodie is wanting to sue French Fry Girl. It gets better. She also said she wants to represent herself. Foodie, if you're so in need of money that you sold your computer, you sold your TVs, you were attempting to sell your car, which you cannot sell because you do not have the pink slip, you're looking for any and all money to scrape together to get back to Kuwait, ma'am, you don't have the money to go to court with anybody. You really don't. Lawyers are not cheap. They do not work for free. So you can sit there and talk about taking someone to court, but it's never going to happen. You don't have that kind of income. Frenchie does. You don't. Sweet Bonnie Girl says, Dear Chantal, you don't get to say when the BBG talk is done. In fact, this community will never let you live down your heartless, selfish decision to unalive that poor cat. This cruelty that you choose is going to haunt you from now on. Yep, that's true. This is from Queen Nader El Shami. Queen says, this is another friendly reminder to please unsub from Allah. He's at 4.31K right now, down from 4.64 a few days ago. So I take it this is like a screenshot from the video that Mo Translates did, where she was translating the conversation between Murad and Allah. Allah says, talking, I guess, about the people in the chat, they have nothing else to do except for finding out what we have to say. Murad says, let's make them wait a little bit. Huh. So that's how you feel, Allah and Murad? So it's a game to you? Mr. Allah, sir, you grew your channel off of telling people that you had tea about Chantal. So if you're building your channel off of a promise of delivering tea and you don't deliver any tea, of course people are going to unsubscribe. You know, like you're saying, you're coming to the table with something valuable. You told people to subscribe to your channel, you give them the tea, and if you don't come through, well, people are going to unsubscribe. So don't know if that matters to you, but you know, people came through, they subscribed to your channel, you're not coming through, so they're not going to stay interested for very long. But if you and Moran have the attitude of let's make them wait a little bit and oh, they don't have anything better else to do, trust me, we've got other things that we can do. There's other people that we can cover, other people that we can react to, other people we can pay attention to besides the two of you. So this is from Mrs. Floopy Beauty, saying, I gave myself 4 minutes to dig through the archives and compile some classic beauty pics. This was the result. And why did Mrs. Floopy Beauty put this together? Because Chantal has been saying she's got pretty privilege. So pretty privilege, Foodie? This is you being pretty? Okay. Well, I guess beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? One person's idea of pretty is not another person's idea of pretty, but this, hey, you said you had pretty privilege. I disagree, but that's just my opinion. Miss Anthropope says, so now Missy Moo is pretending to be a chick that's been flirting with Sala. She's a busy one. So Mistress of Darkness came into Chantal's chat. I don't know if that's the real Mistress of Darkness or Missy or somebody else pretending to be her. I'll keep an eye on it, though. Foodie Beauty, her belly hurts, but I wonder why. Natter said this too, I believe, after taking said substance. Why her eyes glassy?
Full. Tiny lasagna. I have like a gas bubble trapped in my stomach or something, and it's bugging me, and I cannot, it will not release, for lack of a better term. And it's really painful. Tiny lasagna.
Now, I don't know why Foodie would have a belly ache. If I had to take a guess, how about all the food you've been eating, Foodie? You've been eating everything in sight. I'm sure you've got gut rot from that. Like your belly is hurting because you won't stop eating. You won't give it a break. You won't let it digest food all the way before you eat more. Maybe that's why your belly hurts. You're over there eating sweets. You're over there eating all kinds of stuff and you won't stop. You just won't stop. Maybe that's why your belly hurts. Maybe it's because of substances. I don't know, but maybe that's your body's way of saying, hey, slow it down. You're doing too much. Okay, this is from Rocky Goabouts. Hashtag Foodie Beauty at Team YouTube at AdSense. This creator is threatening other creators and asking for their home addresses. This woman drinks and drives while parents of children who passed away from drunk drivers look on. This woman is a menace and a danger to other YouTubers. Mama Whale says, I'm not an FFG fan, but hashtag Foodie Beauty literally just asked her viewers on live stream for FFG's full docs. Someone please explain how that isn't blatantly against terms of service. So let's watch the clip.
I think you get a lot of support to take down some channels. Many people in the community are fed up with the harassment and hypocrisy. If you guys want to help me in the case at all, if you know her address and her full like legal information, it's not a dox. It would be I need to have that information. If not, I'll find it. She lives in Montreal, so.
You know what, Foodie? It's bad enough that you use your platform and use it to monetize all of your issues and all of your addictions. It's bad enough that basically your channel is a self-harm content channel. And you treat your audience as enablers and funders to your addictions. It's also bad enough that you go on your community posts, you humiliate and embarrass some of your VIBs if you don't like them. You know, you use your channel to hurt yourself and to hurt other people. But now you're trying to take members of your audience and encourage them to dox other people. Weren't you yelling and screaming earlier about allegedly French fry girl taking a picture of your mom's house, which she did not do? You were yelling and screaming about that, but then here you are going to your viewers and sending out the bat signal for them to find out Frenchie's information and tell you. That's what you're doing. You're trying to treat your audience as your own personal private soldier ants to go out and do some work for you. If you want to sue somebody, then you do the work yourself. You do not employ your audience and say, oh, if you're a fan, go out and find out their information for me and then bring it back to me. No, that's wrong. It's against terms of service to sit there and ask people to dox another person. It's wrong. You shouldn't be doing that, ma'am. Not at all. Donna says, pretty privilege is not having to hide between 15 different filters when you go live or edit your Instagram pictures beyond the point of recognition. And you certainly wouldn't have to convince people you're pretty either, just saying. So here's a filtered picture. Here is a less filtered picture. Let me pull them up. That's Foodie filtered. We got the skin smoothing filter. That's why her skin looks so flawless. We've got the contour filter. We got the big eye filter. That's more what Foodie really looks like. Yeah. Yeah, she did that. It doesn't even look like the same person. Okay, so that's all I have for Twitter for now. Let me go ahead and stop the screen and we'll bring up Foodie's uh, live stream. Okay, so let's get to.
Layla, hello. T-bone. I'm okay. I have like a gas bubble trapped in my stomach or something, and it's bugging me, and I cannot, it will not release, for lack of a better term. And it's really painful. Tiny lasagna. Hola, senoritas. I just got done watching your late night stream. Too much drama for me. Um, P-H-A-R-T. I can't mix baking soda and water. Really? And drink it? Okay, I'm gonna try that when I get home, Mary Poppins. Hey, PNV! Thank you, Pink Fish. Well, I ended up picking up.
Okay, she just sat there and complained about an air bubble in her gut that's very painful. Yet look what she's eating. Does that look like something that would help your gut if you've got I what is indigestion or an air bubble in your gut? Does that look like something that would help that? No.
I. You already had your coffee bees? That's the thing, because my stomach is like, not in the best shape. And I've just been eating way too much crap, and I'm supposed to get back on eating healthier, blah, blah, blah. So I didn't know it would be this lavish. Is that the right word? This has, see the little chocolate with their logo, Juice Dudes? So this
Yeah, because that's the thing you want to eat when you've got your tummy's all upset. You want to eat something full of sugar and chocolate. Yeah, okay.
is, I was craving, the juice shops we have in Kuwait? I,
Oh, so we're using that word again, craving. I remember that word very distinctly. I remember her using it when she was doing the quote unquote intuitive eating, which, if you've got a BED, which she does, you don't know how to eat intuitively. Hence why you've got a problem with food. If you have a BED, you cannot start to do intuitive eating until you're near the end of your recovery or at the end. But whenever Foodie wants to justify eating something, the way she does it is to do those word gymnastics and say, oh, I was craving it. Because if you're craving something, you're giving yourself permission to eat it. And just a little side note, if you're someone and you got a problem with food and you are a carb addict, of which she is, I don't care what she says. Look, I'm a former carb addict too. It takes one to know one. I love sugar, and carbs are very addictive. It's dangerous to not just eat lots of sugar, because that'll activate your problem with whatever it is you got addiction to, but you got to stay away from anything that reminds you of what you like to eat. So let's just say you like ice cream. Like that is your go to stress food, that's your go to temptation food. Then it's not a good idea to eat anything that resembles or tastes like ice cream, because if you eat something or consume something that looks, tastes, or smells like your temptation food, it's going to lead you right back to your temptation food. So Foodie's a big old carb addict, and that whatever it was, it looked like a sundae. It looked like those blizzard things from Dairy Queen, and it probably has just as many calories. So like you eat things like that, it's going to lead you right back to your original temptation foods. Like I'm at the point now with my recovery that even with candles, believe it or not, I don't like to burn candles that smell like food, like vanilla, because it's sweet. And that's going to make me hungry. I always go for like the woodsy scents. That way I'm not, it doesn't automatically make me think of food. But Foodie, she's not about avoiding her temptations. She's about running as fast as she can towards them.
I really, 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 I know it's pretty, huh? It's called an avocado dude. Um, Annotating pumpkins. Yes, she's fine. Mimi, hello. Only a small amount of baking soda, like a tablespoon in a tall glass of water. Okay, I'll have to remember that when I get home because it's so uncomfortable. Like it was keeping me awake. I'm like trying to move.
A little side note, again, I'm sorry to stop this stream. I'm just speaking things as I think them so I don't forget them. For anybody out there that you're looking to eat healthy and get healthy, a little note, just something I found out. If you're someone and you're into eating the protein bars, a lot of times they're like basically on the same level as a regular candy bar. They have just as many calories and just as much sugar and sweeteners as a regular candy bar. And if you're someone and you like candy bars and you like sweets, again, that's too close to a temptation food. So if you're someone you like candy bars and regular sweets, and you think, oh, I'm doing something good by eating a protein bar and it's got the chocolate on top and the chocolate chips, it's no different than eating a candy bar. Just as many calories, just as much sugar, just as many sweeteners. Just a thought.
Move. And then if I slept on this side, the gas bubble, I could feel it on my side. That's like, I don't know what it is, but I'm sore and I don't know why. Okay, so this is juice. Hello, big toe. So this has ashta, pistachio fruit, and it's like avocado shake, and with honey, and it's just like so full of delicious things for your stomach. Hi, Mishimu. Buy some gas pills. I don't know. I think I'm gonna try first to the baking soda thing. So I've been craving like those little juice shops in Kuwait we have. They like always make like my avocado. I love the avocado shake with nuts and honey, and this is the closest thing. So let's try this out. I have to eat this with like the ashta and fruit. I'll eat first. Dumpster diving. No. Yummy. I got one of my cat hairs on it. mm.
Maybe part of the reason why you've got a tummy ache today, Foodie, is because you were eating french fries at light speed on the way to your mother's house to have dinner. You were basically eating dinner before dinner. And here you are eating this avocado shake with the honey and the sweeteners and the fruit, and you wonder why your tummy hurts.
The Beano strips. Mm. After surgery gas is the worst. You're like trying to pass gas in your room, especially if you have a shared room. I had a shared room. And they won't let you leave the hospital after an operation, after surgery, until you pass gas. Anyway, avocado is like the number one thing that makes, like, one of the things. Avocado, oatmeal, mashed potatoes, things like that make my tummy feel better. Mm. BBJ's fine, K. Wowzer. I mean, what do you mean, like, how is she? You hate everything today? Squeaky From, every time I drive by mangoes, I think of you. Avocado, fruit. Ashta's like a cream. I don't know.
You know, Chantal, if you're trying to get healthy, which I seriously doubt, stop working so hard to cater to the feeders. You're still catering to them. Even with this supposedly healthy thing in your hand, you're still catering to them. You're still acting like the old classic Foodie Beauty, trying to do the beauty bites, showing it off to the camera. I mean, what's your content really about? Is it about you, or is it about you stuffing your face full of food?
It's like a type of cream. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly, Mary. We're not talking about the cat. I think that subject's been visited ad nauseum. Anyway, speaking of annoying things, I feel a little better because, like, do I like it? Yeah. It's from Juice Dude's Jackalope. It's really good. Mm. I've been here before. They always make fresh stuff. Actually, they expanded.
Personal experience, after watching Foodie for so long, you can always tell when she really enjoys something because she will eat it at light speed and she won't stop until it's gone. If she eats something and she's not eating much of it, that means she doesn't like it that much. So I think that the shake, whatever that thing is, maybe it does taste good, but it's not something she's really, really craving because she's just picking at it.
Now I'm open. Come in and say hi. Oh, they're hiring. Do I get a free Juice Dude every day if I work here? I'm not going to talk about, like, well, if this does happen, well, it will. But once, like, this will all be public eventually anyway, more than likely. Or at least I'm sure the person involved will, like, keep the public notified of everything. But I'm going to try to take some people to court this year.
And how are you going to do that, Foodie? If you plan to move to Kuwait in about a week, so you're going to be international, you're going to be in another country, and if you're planning to take FFG to court, she's going to be in Canada. So how is that going to work? Are you going to spend extra money to fly home to consult lawyers to go to court and just go back and forth? Because honestly, I don't think you have the time or the money for that. And Frenchie's got a lot more money than you. She's not spending her money on food and drugs and all kinds of nonsense.
Banana. You actually don't need a lot of money. Like, I have enough money to, like, well, you get, first of all, a lot of lawyers have free consultation. But I think if I do anything, I want to represent myself anyway. With
Oh, please do. Please represent yourself. Please do. Prove how stupid you are and represent yourself.
the advice of a lawyer, um, I can do it from Kuwait. You can actually, like, Skype because the person is also Canadian and I'm Canadian too. So I don't think it will be a problem to sue them.
And what are you going to sue on the basis of what? On the basis of what? What are you going to say to present your case that you feel threatened in some way? Ma'am, I just showed a clip where you were asking your audience members to dox French Fry Girl. You have no case now. And this is not counting the other things you've done to her. Now, I'm sure she's got a whole file of things you've done, and she can easily dig them up.
So all of the money this person has made, um, lying about me, bullying me every day, inshallah will all come back.
You really want to take it there, Foodie? When it would be just too easy to pull up so many things that you've done using your channel and your forum to bully other people, harass other people. You really want to take it there? Do you really think that's smart? What are you going to do? Are you going to go to court and tell the judge, well, I want to sue because she makes more money than me, and she says things that I don't like? You know what the judge is going to tell you? You're ridiculous and you're wasting the court's time. Get out of here. You have no case, ma'am. You've been on YouTube for 5 years. You made a lot of money and you chose to spend your money foolishly. That is no one else's issue and that's no one else's problem. You made a lot of money during the Natter arc, the whole DVSA thing. You made a lot of money. And you chose to spend it on things you shouldn't. And that's no one's fault but your own. And no one should compensate you for your stupidity.
And then if I do make money, I'll donate half. Or more than half. Or maybe the whole thing.
Yeah, right. You're going to donate money? Girl, you couldn't even be bothered to send Ashley a little 2 pound thing of Cuban coffee. And you're talking about donating money? You don't have it to spend. You got to move over to Kuwait. You got to take care of your boy toy, keep him happy. You don't have any money to spend.
To some kind of bully, anti-bully thing. What do you think? Do not represent yourself, please. Why? Look, I actually have. I'm not saying like, okay, I'm not gonna like represent myself fully. I want advice, but like when it comes, I think you just go like you for certain courts, you don't need to have like a lawyer or representation, like small claims. I don't know. So I have a consultation with a lawyer set up. Um,
You know what that guy's going to tell you? Don't represent yourself. You're not that smart, Chantal. You may think that you're smart, but you're not. You don't have the intelligence or the know how to represent yourself successfully. But go ahead, represent yourself. Make yourself look stupid in court. You'll get laughed out of court.
don't show your cards. And I'm not showing my cards, but it's going to be all public anyways, right? So, Mistress of Darkness, welcome, very important bees, reset bees. Oh, are you the one? Are you the one stealing my husband away from me? Can you please tell everyone, actually, now that you're here, the deal with Salah?
Yeah, see, this is what I find suspicious about this whole thing. So, Mistress of Darkness was a VIB. Then she disappeared for quite a while. And then the whole thing with Salah pops up about Mistress of Darkness being in his chat. Everybody saw what she looked like. Very good looking woman. She loves the game. And then out of nowhere, Mistress of Darkness appears back in the chat. The timing of it all.
How about that? Tell some truth. Yeah, in lower courts, you're not allowed rep sometimes. Please go after her. Dream, this year, I'm done taking it from people. I'm done. DC Media, I've seen that she won her case in court. My time is coming. Like I said, just...
You know what, Foodie? Just because you screwed up your finances and you have a bankruptcy that you have to pay back, it doesn't mean you should take people to court and try to shake them down for money because you're stupid with your own money.
Wait. Just follow the advice of your attorney. So I have a consultation, Mary Poppins. No, girl, I saw the bee that's going on is ridiculous. Yeah. Take down FFG, yes. No, I'm sorry, but like, I'm being dead serious. I might be like eating a smoothie and laughing and everything, but it'll go against like, okay, I'm sure she'll pit, like, if you pit against the things she's done to me versus what I've done in self-defense or whatever, we'll see. We'll see. Do not represent yourself. There's a YouTuber who's harassed daily and her naked pics put on the internet and she lost because the bully had a lawyer. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see, Rhonda. I have a free consultation and most lawyers won't accept any money until you win anyway, so you don't need a whole bunch of like, I thought you would need like thousands and thousands of dollars. Because when I was with you know who, Crapola, he would always try to scam money out of me. Like,
You know, all of you VIBsers, that you're sitting here acting as yes men for Chantal. Maybe some of you are new, so I'll give you a pass if you're new and you don't know a whole lot about Chantal, but I've been watching her for a long time. She's a bad liar. Let that be known. She's a very, very bad liar, and anybody that talks to her for 5 minutes can figure that out. Do you honestly think that your queen, Chantal, that she can go to court in front of professionals and lie her way around those people? No, absolutely not. She's going to look every inch the fool that she is, every inch the liar that she is. If you try to take FFG to court for real, Chantal, what will probably end up happening is A, you would lose your case, and B, you'll probably have to pay court costs and damages. So, bloop.
Like, I need 7,000 for a lawyer. Do you guys remember that? Stella came to my chat once and joined me in a friendly game. He actually talked about how much he loved you in the chat, and I told him I'm an old sub to you. There you go. Can we read that again? Here's all the drama. There you go. Like, the only reason he really, like, exactly, he's like supports other gamers. He's only been in her chat once. Like, and she was a beezer, so. And I've seen like screenshots. People tried to Photoshop screenshots of him being like, I'm single. So he went back to the original chat. He's like really, really, really careful of making me feel secure. Like, I want to let you know these people are saying this. This is the original chat. And he like even was talking about me, like seeing my name in the chat and everything.
Well, if he did nothing wrong, why did he delete all the streams where Mistress of Darkness was? I mean, that points to him being guilty of something. If he was doing nothing wrong, if she was doing nothing wrong, if it was just casual conversation, why did he delete all the streams where she appeared? Answer me that, Chantal. I'm not saying they did anything wrong, but if you're guilty of nothing, why get rid of something, you know?
Kaya's purposely sounding the alarm bells trying to get you taken down.
That's a lie. Vinegar, that is a lie. Vinegar says, Chantal, Kai is purposely sounding the alarm bells, trying to get you taken down. That is a lie. Not true. See, this is what I hate about some of the VIBs. Sometimes they come into Chantal's chat and they gas her up and they lie to her. And this one's so stupid, she doesn't consider that. Or if she does, she doesn't care. She just rolls with whatever they say. They sometimes say things that are absolutely not true, just like Vinegar just said, saying that Kaya sounded the alarm to get Foodie taken down. No, not true. Not true.
Hi, Aisha. Well, for what? For what? Try. I mean, what are you going to do? I'm going to appeal it again. There's other social media platforms. But here's the thing, and this is so true. I think Mr. Moose said this to Sala. And I fully agree. I like screenshot it. I'm like, this is my motto. These haters, these people need us for content. We don't need them. They need.
And you know what? You need the reaction channels for content because that's all you talk about anymore. Are your hatred for the reaction channels, or at least some of them. You're constantly harping on French Fry Girl, on Skinny Queen, on Farida. Who else? Perfectly Imperfect, Kaya. Whatever it suits you, you bring up the reactors. That's your new content. Sometimes you bring up Natter. That's all you rage about anymore. You know, you say, oh, we steal your content. Well, you use us for content, don't you? And we don't steal your content because people are free to watch you on your channel if they want to. It's just that they choose not to. They got a choice. Either go to reaction channel and watch you or watch you on your channel. And some people just make the smart decision that they're not going to go to the channel of an addict and support them in their addictions and enable them. People have a right to choose where they want to go, Foodie. And I know you don't like it, but that's just tough cookies. Deal with it. If your content were more entertaining, they would come and watch you directly. But if you're not doing something interesting, they'll go somewhere else. Up your game or shut up.
Us every day, including Kaya. We don't need them. So you know what, Kaya, go for it. And I'm just saying, like, representing myself, Rhonda, because FFG is not very smart. She's not very smart. All she can do when it comes to arguments and everything is just scream and yell insults. She doesn't have any logical thought process. There was actually a time when I was in university, I was about to switch my degree, and I bought the LSAT, studied the LSAT and everything. I'm ready to be lawyer Beeson. But yeah, I'm sorry, but the days of you harassing me, going real life, lying on me.
Pardon me. You going real life on me, and yet we just watched a clip where you were asking people in your chat to find out her information. So you want to talk about going real life when you're doing it in this stream? And you want to call other people hypocrites? Aren't you being one in this stream asking for someone else's personal information? And of course, you're doing it in the Foodie Beauty way of, I'm not going to go out and dox them because I'm protecting my big butt. No, I'm going to have other people do it just so I can sit in the back seat and say it wasn't me. Because that's what you do. You have other people do your dirty work just so your hands stay clean and you can say it wasn't me. I didn't do it. And if anybody takes the fall, if anybody takes any fall damage, it won't be me. Because you're a coward like that. You don't want to do your own dirty work. You get other people around you to do it for you.
Gaining a following against me, and I can prove the damages you've done to me. Mentally, everything. And I have all the correspondence proving this. I have so much evidence against this person that it would be really, really dumb. Like, people were starting to hate me for not going after her, and I fully agree. So that's all I'm going to say.
You know, Chantal, as far as damages go, I think we can all agree that you were damaged goods before Frenchie even came along. You had issues, Mama. You've got baggage. You've got serious baggage. You had them back in your early childhood. You've been a troubled person for the longest. You cannot pin anything on French Fry Girl or any reactor. You're a mess inside. You are a complete mess. So trying to point your finger at any reactor and say they're the reason, no ma'am. You were messed up before YouTube. And all that YouTube did was give you a platform, and all of those issues just blew up and became worse.
I'm just letting you know because I'm sure it will get out in the bag the minute she's served. But we'll see. I'm just working on like going after people the best I can to protect myself. Like, this is ridiculous at this point. My boyfriend in the chat actually helped Sala in chat to update his computer system, and he spoke to my boyfriend. Oh.
Okay, this is what I'm talking about with people lying in the chat. A Plus says they've been saying BBJ is secretly dead for weeks. See, that's an outright lie. Because we react to Chantal. A lot of us react every day or every other day. And we've seen BBJ alive in Pizza's chat. We saw BBJ alive and around Chantal just yesterday. Nobody's been saying that, A Plus. So why are you over there lying to Chantal and trying to gas her up? When we're sitting there reacting to her videos and BBJ is in full view. So it looks like Chantal is not the only liar over there. It looks like some of the VIBs are gaslighters and liars too.
Oh, was that not your brother? he's like, anyway, her brother was there too. Like, people are so dramatic. And I was like, oh. But she will always get a lawyer for sure. They've been saying BBJ is secretly dead.
And here's another thing. If anybody's thinking that the reactors are trying to get Foodie taken down, we're not. We're not. In all truth, there's nobody on YouTube that can take down a channel. The only ones that can take down a channel are the company itself, YouTube. It's their decision. It's their decision. They took her channel away. They gave it back. There's no reactor. There's no person on YouTube that has that kind of power to take down a channel. Let that be known. Nobody has the power to take her down. And honestly, nobody wants her taken down. You want to know why? Because we want to sit back and watch karma do its work. We know what's going to happen with BBJ very soon, unfortunately. Now we're going to sit here and watch the downfall of her channel. And what is better than her channel being taken down? Watching her channel tank. That's what.
And for weeks, she was just in the video yesterday. I think you'd get a lot of support to take down some channels. Many people in the community are fed up with the harassment and bureaucracy. If you guys want to help me in the case at all, if you know her address and her full like legal information, it's not a dox. It would be, I need to have that information.
So there she goes. She's asking people to dox Frenchie, find out her personal info and give it to me. You can't do that. You can't use your viewers as your own personal army, Chantal. That is wrong. That's against terms of service. You just broke TOS by saying that. You can't do that. And let's talk about harassment for just a moment. Define harassment for me. What is your definition of harassment? People reacting to you is not harassment. I'm looking at your chat right now. I'm looking at your VIBs. I don't see a single reaction channel in there saying anything to you. I see your regular VIBs. I don't see any reaction channel in there. So what do you mean they're harassing you? I've seen you in other people's chats. I've seen you getting outed for your sock accounts. If anything, you're harassing them. You're going where you're not invited. So there you are using terminology that has nothing to do with the reaction channels, claiming something that's not true. Reacting is not harassment, no matter which way you try to spin that narrative.
If not, I'll find it. She lives in Montreal, so I have a law degree, but from Australia. Really? That's so cool, though. I can't believe what was coming out of Kai's mouth last night. Girl, really? I don't watch her, like, at all, so I'm sure she had fun talking to herself. I make these people so mad just from existing. Mistress of Darkness, the fact is, Chantal, Sala truly loves you, and genuinely, he called you his love in my chat. Aww. But they don't screenshot that, though. No, they don't screenshot that. They don't want anyone to see that truth, right? Thank you, Mistress of Darkness, for, like, coming on here and just, like, squashing any kind of dumb rumors that Sala's cheating with you and just, like, spending all time gaming with you and all this and that. Like, whatever. JC, Chantal, have you seen that A+ and Ariel are coming into your live and Jessica's live and asking questions and then telling Jessica what you said? No. I have not. But Tracy, I don't even like, I'm just ignoring anything with that kind of like childish drama anymore. Like, seriously, I just not into it. Do your thing. That's cool. Whatever. You want to like mess around with weirdos like a la whatever. I don't give a crap, really. I have no part in that community, Tracy. Like, this is, I bees with you guys, and that's my community, beezers, and that's...
You know, she says she's not part of the community, but yet she purposely does things to get the reaction channels talking. Nobody can convince me otherwise. Why do you think she works so hard on being dramatic and vulgar and gross? She wants us to talk about her. I'm not part of the community, but I make sure to do things to make the reaction channels talk about me. And then she'll do a live stream. She'll be shocking. She'll be vulgar. She'll be gross. And then after she's done, she'll spend the rest of the night going into people's chats, lurking around, checking out their comment sections, seeing what they're saying. And then based on what she finds out, that's what she talks about in her next live stream.
That's it. And, you know, hi, Vicky. I don't want your channel to be taken down. Just wouldn't discuss them anymore. I'm only looking out for best. Yeah, for sure. No, I'm not. Mary Poppins, you're so right. It does me no good. Like, I'm sure even a judge would say, you know what? Just don't retaliate. Just don't talk back. Don't defend yourself. Whatever, you know, because it does exacerbate things. Negativity just perpetuates more negativity. Fire fuels fire, whatever. But at the end of the day, I feel like at least getting the ball rolling and looking into my Rights is probably the best thing. I hope I can do it from Kuwait, inshallah. Do not reveal your next move. My next move will not be revealed by me. Hi, little wackadoodle.
I seriously doubt that. You have a big mouth and you can't keep it shut. You can't control what comes out of it, and you can't control what goes in it.
Please don't announce anything you're going to do. Just do it. Yeah, I know, Sam B. Sam Q. Sam B. No, Veronica. She was preaching to her daycare. Daycare? Hmm. Hi, Kelly. And the person was my boyfriend, not my brother. She also, Salah never said he is single, so people need to stop photoshopping fake screenshots. Thank you, mistress. Yes. He's going to be so happy you came on here and did that. I swear. Just wanted to let you know. Thank you, Tracy. I go into Jessica's live. I don't say anything negative about Foodie Beauty. Jessica likes laughing and she's funny. Yeah, I mean, most of the time it's just like whatever, but you know, I just don't, I don't know. Hi, Freya. Not really like my form of entertainment anymore, I guess. I don't know. I'm just like too busy to, there's so many people going live now and I just don't have the time. Oh my gosh, I have so much to do when I get home. And I can't do anything until my gas pain goes away. It's so painful. Somebody jump on me. Hello, Freya. Did I say hi to Freya? Miriam, you're the only one who calls me that. Nice. Contact the police and file a report after she has made multiple arrests in Ontario for double dosing at pharmacies. She's in the system. What? Are you serious? Stop it. For real? You can't just call the police. Hey, can you arrest this person for harassment because they double dosed drugs in the past? There are definitely some double agents that claim to be beezers for sure. I know. That's what I'm saying. What are you eating? Oh, avocado shake. With I'm eating the banana right now and grapes and fruit. I don't know. I love fruit when my stomach hurts.
Yeah, because eating sugar and sweets really helps your stomach to settle, right?
I love avocado. I never used to like it, but it's so creamy. Anytime, girl, I'm only telling the truth. Yeah. Even whenever I saw the I'm single, I didn't believe it. I'm like, whatever. That's why I didn't freak out because I don't care. I just know I trust him fully. And he's very aware of a lot of things that are going on, especially online. And he's very honest, about everything, you know? So Daddy Beezer is sleeping. He's having a nap. Guarantee your attorney will say do not discuss it publicly moving forward. That can only hurt your case. Yeah, for sure. Exactly, Mary. A+ is getting tattled on. And my boyfriend was going to join the gameplay because I always game together with my boyfriend, so people better cut this BS. Obsessed stalkers. There you go. Exactly, mistress. Thank you for clarifying that. I appreciate it. I guess just anything to break us up, which is weird. You know. Downward dog. This is the Kia. Ew. It's snowing. We had a winter weather warning. Now, I appreciate that. Jamie Rose has did I get contagious? Are gas bubbles contagious? Can you imagine when that thing blows? Oh gosh. BBJ will be nearby. Poor BBJ. I need someone to bounce on me too. Hello, Brittany. Mistress Air, insanely obsessed. Insanely obsessed. You'll bounce on Murad. Why are you guys so obsessed with Murad? It appeals to me, really honestly, if I'm really honest. Like, I don't know. Like, what? I can't tell you. What do you guys think I will miss about Canada? The long road? Happy Fat Tuesday. I miss Mistress Rebecca. Do you? I saw my sub count go up today and I was like, what the fuck? I knew something was not right. I checked and saw this BS. Right? You know there's drama. Those countries pay higher taxes. I get it. I hate losing 35% of my pay. Dude, it's too much. It's too much. Like, thousands and thousands of dollars? Like, in taxes? What? No. It's crazy. I'm tired of it.
So basically, you're admitting that you're running to Kuwait to get away from the taxes. I got news for you, Chantal. You could run to Antarctica. You're still going to owe those taxes, girl.
Unblock the old Beezers. What are we going to do today? Can you please stay on longer than an hour? After, maybe. I gotta go home and take care of my health. I'm not feeling too well. I'm sure you're waiting for me to keel over, a lot of you, but guess what? I will hold on to my last breath just to spite you. I'm kidding. Everything is sketchy these days. Yeah. I'm gonna miss Marioing. I'm gonna find a way to Mario from Kuwait. P, can I borrow your your Switch? Hi there, peasants. Hey, Jack. You know, whenever like your husband or lover, boyfriend, whatever, they say to you, I love you, right? That's normal, but to hear it like elsewhere. Do they have cooling hijabs? I don't know, Mary Poppins, but if they don't, I think I'm going to invent it. Can I buy your Switch? It's not my Switch. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon, Aisha. Aisha. How does Sala always is, I never say your name right. Aisha. I say Aisha.
So Clout says, haven't you been home for like a month? Didn't you say you were going to the cops first? Stop talking about it and be about it. Yeah, she did say that. She said when she was in Kuwait that when she got home, the first thing she was going to do was go to the cops about Natter and FFG. That never happened. Now she's saying she's going to sue FFG.
Are we dumpster diving? Oh, now I get it. No, I'm at the place where I got my drink. Actually, the avocado is friggin' heavy. What am I gonna make for dinner? Has to be something healthy. Same day, everything, right? I used to think that actually before I converted. Every day is meaningless. Every day is blah, blah, blah. No, every day is wonderful. Every day is a day to worship. Every day is a blessing. About a woman who gets stuck. She just wakes up and she's on the edge of like a cliff. It's really cool. You have to watch it.
God, all that throat clearing is back. You know, Foodie, I noticed that whenever you're doing the party favors, that annoying, it always gets worse. I don't know why it's worse. Maybe it's because your throat is irritated from the nasal drip, but whatever it is, it's always a tell that you're partying too much.
Oreos are not
And she
halal,
does it
by the way.
again.
Here. Get falafel? Oh, that might be heavy on my stomach. The falafels here give me, you know what? I don't know why. Give me stomach problems. The runs. Ugh. But the ones that Sala gets for me across the street, they don't hurt my stomach whatsoever. There are some really scary horror
You
shows.
know what I noticed about the Natter arc? When Foodie wasn't eating that much, she had less stomach problems. The stomach problems always come back when she eats and she eats and she eats because her tummy just can't handle the constant food.
Shorts. Yeah, I know, Daniela. They're really good. But this one was freaky. Sometimes. Yes, Sala loves you. That's the fact. He never said he is single. Sala called you his love, and we said we need to drag you into gaming. That was all in the public chat. Yeah. I guess whenever I get back to Kuwait, Mistress, we'll probably game more for sure. Then maybe
You're not a gamer. You're not a gamer. You don't have a passion for video games. Say, let the gaming be with people that actually have a passion for it. Like I said earlier, it's not about the games. You're not into video games. You just want to keep an eye on your beloved. You want to monitor him. That's the only reason why you have interest in a game is to be in the chat and monitor what he's saying and who he's talking to.
me, Sala, you and your boyfriend can have gaming dates. But I don't play shooter games. I mean, I guess I could try. I mean, I did play shooter games before, but they're just like I like more like strategy games. I love Fallout. That's like one of my favorite games. And I like horror games. If the roads are bad, just ask Kia if you can hang out for a bit. Her house is right behind you. Stop it! We're doing pancakes here too for dinner. Pancakes and I bet you pork products because I know what Canadians like to do. They use too much grease if it gets. Yeah, it's. I've never been a huge pancake person, but once in a while it is. It's like a hijab, but it's like Aisha, you probably know what that is. I should be doing things, but sometimes I just can't, and I just sit there and like watch short horror movies or actually, yum, avocado.
Okay, you know what? She's getting boring, and there's only 6 minutes left. This was a short one, thank goodness. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this React video. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much for being here tonight, and please have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.